Hi, I'm Emma Smith. Now, I'm gonna have to set these down over here because it's about to get, really intense. I did a Big 6 episode about commercials, and I was like, oh, I remember this one commercial that really particularly annoyed me more than any other commercial, and this is when I first started making fun of commercials. I didn't really make fun of them too much before this. So, I'm doing this thing called Commercial on Trial. Basically, it's gonna be like video on trial, except nowhere near as funny. Okay. So, I'm gonna try to put a link in the description so you can go and watch this commercial for yourself. I would play it in the video, but I don't think I'm actually allowed to do that due to copyright laws. If you don't know who Stephen Harper was, he was Prime Minister of Canada for 10 years. But I know. And he was a conservative, so very old-fashioned, and the conservatives are really against drugs. So he added this weed campaign, and there was this commercial for this weed campaign, and it was ridiculous. I saw it every day, and I just couldn't stand it, and all I could do was make fun of it. I'm just gonna reenact it for you and tell you my review. Okay. So basically, there's this party of 12 to 14-year-olds of all sorts. This guy's walking through, putting his hand on people and stuff. Bro, get your hand off me. And so he walks outside because, he needs to be picked up by his mom. It's 9 o'clock and he still has homework to do. Outside, there are these 3 kids that are so obviously baked out of their faces. Let's pause, alright? So the girl looks like she has no idea where she is, but she's happy about it. The curly-haired kid is not mentally present whatsoever, and the Asian kid is looking stereotypical as hell, squinting so hard the sun's in his eyes, but then you realize, nah, he's just laughing about something or other. And so the curly-haired kid is oh, here's a joint. And the main, blonde whoever basically has, a flashback or a flash forward, he's in Lost. And he's, taking some sort of, birth control to get high, because weed is a gateway drug, right? And then he, is yelling at his family, and, he looks like he's about to, beat his mom, so now he's a pothead, a pill junkie, and a raging alcoholic. Okay, so now that he's a pothead, a pill junkie, and a raging alcoholic, cut to the next shot. He falls asleep in class like any regular teenager, but no, that's a problem, that's a bad sign. As if having no teacher in the classroom there to wake him up isn't an issue. And then it shows him in his room stressing out over probably an essay, because look at the education system. So he's in his room stressing out about an essay, and then his soul comes out of his body because he's so stressed, and while he's astral projecting, he just wanders around stressing out, doing this whole thing, just wanders around and stresses out some more. I'd just like to note that through the entire flashback there's horror movie sound effects playing, and then at one point the drugs fall out of his locker because he has drugs like an idiot, and as you see a shoe step on the dime bag of obviously fake bright green weed, you hear a Wilhelm scream added for kicks, I guess. And then the flashback ends and he's there back where he was before, waiting for his mommy to pick him up. And this flashback, the curly kid there is still this for what must have been at least 10 minutes, and he's dude, my arm's getting tired, you got toke or nah? And the kid just shakes his head, and the other kids laugh at him for being a straight edge and keep smoking weed. So he goes inside and he's with these other people waiting for their parents to pick them up, who are possibly mathletes, laughing with him, because he's oh yeah, I went outside and they offered me some weed, and I said no. You're hilarious. So anyways, end of the commercial, and what do you know? It's by Stephen Harper for his weed campaign. I am so glad he stepped down. I would rate it 1 out of 5 straight edges. The only reason it's not getting a 0 is because it made me laugh my ass off. I hope I can just forget all about this commercial. You know, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I just hope I can forget all about it. Comment below if you know another commercial or PSA like this that I can review. I hope you like, favorite, and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mama. Anyways, I guess I'll see you next time.